hi. You're here for your cranial nerve examination? Okay, what was your name? Okay, and what is your date of birth? Alright, and what happened to you today? You fell, and that's why you need a cranial nerve exam? And you feel like you might have a bump on your head? Okay, we can definitely check that out for you. And what I'm going to do is just put my gloves on. Did you eat breakfast today? Did you have lunch? Okay, so you've been eating? Any nausea or vomiting? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm just going to have a feel of your head. I'm going to tap, tap, tap. And I'll just be tapping your face as well, just to see if there's any discomfort. Any discomfort? Any discomfort there? Okay, I'm just going to have a feel of your clavicle. Okay, I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. Any pain? And do you feel any soreness on your shoulders? Okay, I'm just having a feel of the shoulders here. Any discomfort there? Okay, well let me go ahead and tap with my hammer. Okay, do you feel it? Tapping? Does it hurt at all? Let's go ahead and move on to the eye examination then, is that okay? Alright, so I'm just going to have you look at my nose and tell me which fingers are moving, okay? Good. 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 Okay, very good. Can you focus on the fingers right here? I'm just going to bring a light into focus here. Just going to bring a light into the... Just going to bring a light into your peripherals here. Do you see that? Okay. And keep looking over here. Do you see the light at the peripheral? Peripheral? Okay, very good. Can you focus on my fingers here? Do you see the light coming into your peripheral? Okay, and just keep focusing on my fingers there. Very good. Okay, now I want you to focus on my fingers here. Do you see the light coming into your vision? Okay, and then right here, do you see the light coming into your vision? Okay, I'm going to be using two lights now, and what I want you to do is focus on the blue and ignore the red, okay? And just go ahead and focus on the blue and ignore the red. The red is here just for me to take a look at your pupils, and the blue is for you to focus on. And if you could just focus on the blue and ignore the red. Okay, very good. Alright, so now I'd like for you to look at my nose, if you could, and tell me which one's closer to you, the blue or the red. And again. And again. Keep focusing on my nose and tell me which one's closer. Alright, so now I'm going to have you focus your attention onto the net behind me. Just look at the net anywhere, okay? And now I want you to tell me when you see the lights coming into your vision. Okay, very good. Just tell me what color flashlight you see coming into your vision first. Tell me what color flashlight you see coming into your vision first. And I'd like for you to switch over to my nose if you could. And tell me which flashlight you see first. Tell me which flashlight you see first. And I'll switch over to the net with your eyes. I'll have you switch over to the net with your eyes and tell me which flashlight color you see first coming into your vision. Very good. I'm going to put my fingers in front of your face and tell me when you don't see them anymore. And now I am going to have you focus on my nose, and I'm going to have you tell me when you see my fingers coming into your vision. When do you see them coming into your vision? Okay, now we're going to do a color test with some Sharpies. Okay, so just let me know what color this is. And what color is this? And this. And this. And this. And this. Now I'm going to have you look off of the camera so that I can continue to ask you what color the Sharpies are. feel free to look anywhere off camera. And back at the camera. And off camera. And back at the camera. Very good. So what I'm going to do now is I have a Snellen chart here. Do you see it? Okay. I'm just going to point at different letters and just let me know what they are. Good. Perfect. Good. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to have you look off camera and I'll have you let me know what color I'm pointing at. Good. Yes. And I'll have you look back at the camera and read this line for me. Okay. Does this appear red to you? Alright, and I would like for you to point at the biggest circle if you could, and the smallest. We have a few more eye examination tests, and so I have these color sheets, and I'm just going to ask you to tell me what color they are, okay? Can you do that? Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and do a few more color tests with some colored sheets, and let me know what color that is, and that. I'll have you look off camera now. Let me know what color that is. Keep looking off camera until I tell you otherwise. Alright, you can look back at the camera. I'll have you look off camera now. And back at the camera. Very good. And one last color here. Now I'm going to bring in these rulers. You see the blue and the red, yes? And then I have a green paintbrush, okay? So I want you to just tell me which ruler, what color ruler, and what number, okay? So we're going to start off slow so you can get used to this. Remember what color ruler and what number. Okay, we're going to go a little bit faster now. Okay, I'm going to have you look at the net behind me and we're going to continue this. Just tell me what color ruler and what number. And just keep looking off camera. And back at the camera. Focus on my nose if you can. Just focus on my nose as I get a different color brush. And if you could, just tell me what color I am painting here. Blue, and what color I am painting here. Red, very good. And now just focus on telling me the number. Don't worry about the color of the ruler, just tell me the number. Okay, and look off camera. And then back at the camera. Alright, now I want you to tell me if it is closer or further away. So am I moving closer to you or further away? I'm now going to be bringing in two different lenses. This is lens number 1, and with lens number 1 I am going to do a few different tests for you. And with lens number 1 we are going to do another Snellen chart test. And so if you could just tell me what letter this is here, and this letter here, and this letter here, and if you could tell me this letter here. And then if you could look at the net, please. If you could just look at the net and then tell me when you see these lights coming into your vision. Okay, good. Alright, and if you could look at the swing behind me, which is right there, tell me when you see the lights coming into your vision. Okay. Then if you could just look at my nose and tell me when you see the lights leaving your vision. and again, and again. Great, so now I'm going to bring the Sharpies back in, and I want you to tell me what color they are. Green, green, purple, pink, red or orange, blue, green, orange, orange, yellow, and then I'm going to bring the ruler back. Let me know if it's closer or further. And go ahead and focus on the net behind me right here and tell me if it is closer or further to you. Very good. I'm just going to be taking the lens off, and I'm going to be bringing in another lens. So what I want to do then is I want you to follow the light for me with the new lens. So here is the lens, okay, which is quite on the blurry side. So do you see the light here? Okay, so I'm just going to have you follow the light for me. Good. Just keep following that light. Taking the lens off. Okay, now I'm going to put the lens back on. Okay, tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. And now, and now, and now, and now. All right, let's do the other side. So I'm just gonna put that back on. How many fingers? And now, and now, and now, and now. Just gonna take that lens off. I'm gonna put the other lens back on. Okay, and so what I want you to do now is just tell me what color I am pointing at. What color is this? What color is this? And what color is this? What color is this? Okay, look off camera. Tell me what color this is. And what color is this? Okay. Look at the swings behind me, right over there. And tell me what color this is. And what color is this? And what color is this? What color is this? And what color is this? Good. Look at the net behind me if you could. If you could just look at the net behind me, okay? And what I'd like for you to do is, I would like for you to let me just close one eye here. Do you see the light? Just tell me when you see the light coming into your vision. Good. You can go ahead and look at my nose. Just tell me when you see the light coming into your vision. Okay, let me cover the other eye here. Just let me know when you see the light coming into your vision. Good. Good. I'm going to remove the lens now. We've done quite an extensive eye examination as part of the cranial nerve exam, which is great. Let's move on to a few of the cranial nerve tests. So what I'm going to have you do is actually just close your eyes. Don't let me open them. Okay, now keep your eyes open. Don't let me close them. Okay, I'm going to try to move your head. Don't let me do that. I'm going to try to move your head this way, and just don't let me do that. And I'm just going to try to push your head back, and just don't let me do that. I'm going to bring the head forward if you could just allow me not to do that. Okay, can you open your mouth? And can you go like this with your tongue? I'm just going to be taking a look at you while you're doing that. Good, you're doing a great job. Okay, can you blink 3 times? And raise your eyebrows. Okay, don't let me bring the eyebrows down. Okay, and then I'm going to have you shrug your shoulders like this, and don't let me push them down. Perfect. Now I'm going to have you go like this. I'm going to try to bring my finger through. Do not let me do that. Okay, hold firm. So go like this. I'm just going to try to bring my finger in. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to focus on your nose. I'd like to do a smell test with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you smell quite a few different scents and let me know what they are. So we're going to start off with the first one here. Okay, if you could just let me know what that smells like. Yes, and this one right here. Okay, and this one right here. Very good. I've got quite a few more scents here. We're going to start off with the Tic Tacs. Okay. Good. Okay. And then I've got a few scented and flavored glue sticks here. So just go ahead and let me know what this smells like. Okay. Good job so far. Very good, yes. And then I do have one more here. Yes, that is correct. All right, now I'd like to do a few more tests here. So these are scented Sharpies, and just let me know what this smells like. Good. Very good. One more. Blue raspberry on this one, yes. Now I'm going to move on to your sense of taste. So I'm going to have you just stick out your tongue, okay? And let me know what this tastes like. Orange. Yes, that is correct. I do have a few other, I have a tincture here. And I do have a few others. Okay, and I do have a few other things for you to taste. So just let me know what this tastes like. Yep, that is correct, yes. And then I have a few different food items for you to try. So just go ahead and take a bite of this sandwich and let me know if it tastes like a sandwich. Okay, and what does this taste like? Good. And what does this taste like? And I'm going to have you taste these glue sticks as they are scented and edible. Go ahead and tell me what this tastes like. Okay, and this one here. Very good. And this one here. Yes, apple pie. We're now going to move on to your hearing. So I'm just going to be closing this ear here, and just let me know if you hear this sound. My glove. Okay, let me know when you don't hear the sound anymore. And let me know when you do hear it. Okay. All right, let me know if you hear the sound. Okay. And let me know when you don't hear it anymore. Let me know when you do hear it again. And when you don't hear it anymore. Okay. Can we do a guessing game, a hearing test guessing game? So first off, I want you to tell me, what does this sound like? Scissors, yes. Okay, one more. What does this sound like? Okay, very good. It's water. And what does this sound like? Spray. That is correct. All right, can you guess what this sound is? It is definitely a hole puncher. Okay, now this is a similar item. So can you tell me what this sounds like? A stapler. And then this is a similar item to the one before, but I just want to see if you can guess it, okay? Yes, it's a little scissor. It's just like a mini version of this one. Okay, so could you tell me what sound you prefer, the smaller or the bigger one? Okay, very good. Now tell me, what would you rather prefer, the big scissor or the hole puncher? Or would you rather prefer the hole puncher or the small scissor? I agree, the small scissor just beats everything in my opinion. Okay, so do you hear the clicking sounds? Okay, just tell me if you hear them closer to your ears or further away. Closer to you or further away? You're doing amazing so far, by the way. You're keeping up really good. And just a few more hearing tests. What does this sound like to you? It is a measuring tape, yes. Okay. Just going to be measuring your face here since we're just about done with the cranial examination. Just want to make sure that everything checks out properly. Yes, so it looks like you are symmetrical. You do have more of an oval type of face. That is totally fine because so do I. So I just want to double check things here. And I'll have you look at the net behind me as I do this. I'm going to have you look at the net behind me. Alright, this will be dull and this will be sharp. Just let me know if this is sharp or dull. I'm going to bring in a different dull. So this will be dull and this will be sharp. Great job on the sensory test. I'm just going to bring in the lights one more time and we'll do a few light triggers. So I'm just going to bring the lights in, okay? And I'm going to have you focus on the red light. So just go wherever the red light goes. Good. Now look at the blue light. Just look at the blue light. Good. Look at my nose. Okay. And look at the net behind me and ignore both lights. Okay, just ignore both lights. Look at the light behind me. Good. Now focus on my nose and tell me which light you see first coming into your vision. And focus on the red light and ignore the blue. Okay. Now I'll have you look at the blue and ignore the red. Okay. Look at the net behind me. Okay, very good. And look at my nose. And now look at the red. Alright, we're going to do the test that we did earlier. I want you to tell me if the light is further away from you or closer to you, okay? And we'll do blue and then red. So just say blue or red. Whatever one's closer to you. Good. Which one's closer to you? How about now? And how about now? And now? Okay. Alright, now I have this little magnifying glass here and you should see the clicking of the light. So I'm just going to have you tell me how many times I'm clicking. And I'll have you focus on my fingers over here. And tell me how many times you see the light in your peripheral. Good. Very good. Alright, so I'll have you focus on my fingers right over here and tell me how many times you see the light. Keep focusing here if you can. Go ahead and tell me when you see either these scissors coming into your vision or the hole puncher. I'm going to grab my little stapler here. Tell me when you see either the stapler or the scissors coming into your vision. Alright, now I'm going to bring the Sharpies back. I'm not going to tap the camera. I'm just going to very quickly show you the color of the Sharpie and just let me know what color you see. Okay, do the same thing with my colored pages here. I'm going to show you very quickly and tell me what color you see. And I'm going to show you my glue sticks very quickly, and I want you to just tell me what color you see. Alright, now what I want you to do is I want you to pick a glue stick. Okay, pick a glue stick and just follow that glue stick. And then I'm going to guess to see if I know what color you chose, okay? I'm going to guess that you chose green, am I correct? Okay, let's do this again. Choose a color and just follow it with your eyes. I'm going to guess that you chose pink. Okay, let's do this one more time. Choose another color. Okay, I'm going to guess that you chose yellow. Did I guess correctly? Okay. Well, you did a wonderful job today. You passed your cranial nerve exam. I'll see you in a year from now. And then what I want you to do is tell me, what is that bug? Welcome to your barbershop appointment. So unfortunately we have to do this outside today because something happened to my studio. So I'm going to be doing this outside. Okay, so did you want your beard trimmed? Alright, let me just put this on you so that we don't get the hair everywhere. Okay, that looks good. Let me start off by putting a little bit of pre-shave oil on you. Okay, so we're just going to put some of this oil so that we don't have any shave burns. So we'll just put that all over your beard. Okay, so I'm going to remove my gloves so that I don't have oil on my gloves. So let me start off with also looking at your hair because you wanted a haircut as well, right? Okay, let me just check out your hair here. Okay, so let's start off with the shave. How about that? So we have a shaving cream here just for you. Do not worry, this is not sponsored. Okay, just going to add a little bit of this into our little canister here. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Just let me know if I'm not. I'm not really too educated on this, but hey, we're learning, right? And it smells good. That's what matters. So let's just close this up. Okay. Very good. Looks like this is working perfectly fine. Just gonna make sure that we get that shaving cream everywhere, by your ears, by the ears and everything. Okay. Hey, can you look up for me so I can get underneath? Alright, looks like we've got everything covered. And what I'm going to do is I am just going to go ahead and start clipping away. Make sure you get your sideburns first, okay? We're just going to get those sideburns. Okay, can I have you look this way? Good. Just want to get this perfectly done. Just going to measure the sideburns here just to make sure that they're 2 inches like you had asked. On the other side. Alright, everything's looking really good so far. Just going to make your hair wet. Okay, let's let the hair sit there. Just need it to be a little bit damp when I start cutting the hair. But I'm going to go ahead and start doing a shave. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the shave. Looking really good so far. Looks like we've got most of it done here. But you wanted me to keep a mustache, so we'll just trim the mustache, okay? Just go ahead and trim the mustache. Alright, and I'm going to use my scissors here. Just going to weten the mustache. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just make sure we got all those side hairs here. For one moment, I need my other scissor as well. Alright, everything is looking really, really good. So let me go ahead and start off with the haircut. So I'm just going to be putting your hair up here. Okay, hold on a second. I just need to make sure that I'm getting this right. Good. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and make the hair wet. And I'm just going to be brushing the hair. Okay, so you wanted just a little bit of a trim. Gotcha. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Did you want to keep the top like a little bit longer and then the bottom shorter? Okay, we can do that. Just gonna need my scissor. Very good. Everything is looking exactly like you told me you wanted it. But I do need to just go and get the sideburns here. They are just a little bit long still. Just getting those sideburns. Okay. Yeah, let me just go ahead and brush it out. Okay, now I'm going to part your hair in a different section here. So we're just going to part the hair here, and we're going to part the hair here. And I just need to clip up part of your hair since you've got so much of it. So let's just go ahead and clip, 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 clip the hair. Okay, and then I'm just going to be using my comb here. Alright, did you want the eyebrows trimmed, right? I think we already went and did a little bit of that, but they still look a little bit too full for me. So let me just comb the eyebrows. Let's go and do a little bit more of the trimming. It's looking great so far. Okay, I'm going to come back in with the clipper. Just going to comb and clip. And then clip. And then I'm just going to be shading the sideburns here. Just like right here. So have you just put your chin up so I can focus underneath the chin here. Just need to focus underneath the chin. Chin. And I'll go back in with the razor. Just lift your head for me. Good. Just need to make that a little bit more moist. Good. And I'm just going to be brushing that here just to make sure that we're just trimming it for the most part, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Trim, 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 trim. Great. Be using my scissors here to get the rest of the little flyaways here. Okay, and then did you want the nose hairs trimmed? Okay, let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, and let me just use my scissors here. Perfect. Alright, so I just need to put my gloves back on so that I can add some of the aftershave balm so that you are super comfortable when you leave. This stuff smells amazing. So let's just put some of this on you so that we are done. Yeah, so here you go. There's the aftershave balm. Should be super soothing. Okay, lovely. It smells so good. Do you love it? All right. Well, thank you for coming to your outdoor barber and haircut. I hope you love it.